Hi folks, and welcome back for more Let's Play the Pandora Directive. As promised, we are now going to go visit Chelsee, and eventually we are going to get on her good side, but for now, we're going to be complete and total jerks.
When I get to Chelsea's apartment at the Four Gables, there's a knot in my stomach as big as a cantaloupe. She's probably convinced I stood her up. I'll be lucky if she even talks to me.
This is not going to go well for you, Bob. Yeah, she's mad.
Hi. You're just a little late, aren't you?
So, there are several ways we could handle this.
I thought it was early. Oh, you thought I was going to come last night.
Oh.
Knock it off, Murphy. Why didn't you at least give me a call? Why'd you stand me up?
Look, Chelsee, I'm a PI. And being a PI is the most important thing in my life. It always will be because it's the only thing I can do well. I work late hours and sometimes I'm gone for days at a time. I couldn't be here last night because someone jumped me and knocked me out. But stuff like that happens to me. If any woman will ever have me, she'll have to accept that.
You swear you didn't stand me up?
Jeez, Chelsee, give me some credit. If I were lying, I'd come up with a much better excuse.
Why should I believe you?
You don't have to if you don't want to. But if you let me buy you a drink, I'll let you feel the bump on my hand.
Ooh. Are you okay?
Oh, I won't be doing any headbutting for a while. But other than that, I'll be fine. In fact, I was thinking we might go out for a couple of glasses of pain reliever.
I could use a little drink myself. Unfortunately, I'm out of everything. Where should we go?
Well, how about the Fuchsia Flamingo?
Funny you should mention that place. I just got a membership there last week, and I've been wanting to try it out.
I wait for Chelsea to get gussied up, and then we fly down to the Flamingo. Chelsea's in a sunny mood, and I'm relieved that she's forgiven me for standing her up. Gus Leach meets us at the door.
And we're
He
still a
greets Chelsea
jerk.
warmly, then gives me a less than neighborly look. Maybe he'd be friendlier if I were wearing a sexy black dress like Chelsea has on, but probably not.
Probably not. Well, one gentlemanly thing, he at least pulled the
So
chair
what
out
do you
for
think?
her. Oh, let's see. Well, let's be as much of a jerk as possible here.
Well, I think whoever decorated this place has worse taste than I do. This place makes Las Vegas look classy.
I think it's great. But then, of course, I've always been attracted to blatant tackiness.
Ooh,
Should I take that personally?
nice dig.
Take it any way you like. Do you remember yesterday I told you I had something I wanted to tell you?
Yeah.
Well, lately I've been thinking more about us.
Smug and sensitive bag of hormones.
Oh, I knew you'd come around. Women can only resist me for so long.
I have to admit, up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought you were just another smug and sensitive bag of male hormones. I couldn't even figure out why I was attracted to you. Until I decided it was just another misguided response and me feeling like I was getting old.
Ooh.
But then you realized that I was smart, charming, and handsome.
But now that I've gotten to know you better, underneath it all, I realize that you're a really decent guy. And
No,
like
we're
I
not.
always said, I've always been attracted to you. In a rugged, lost boy sort of a way.
Let me get this straight. All I've had to do is wait until you turn 30.
Turning 30 has just made me consider what's important. Do you know what I mean?
I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment for this evening. Now, please give a warm welcome for luscious Lucy Love.
Okay, we're going to see some of this. This does not get too risque, so don't worry. She is Lucy Love / Emily is a, professional dancer. So she's going to perform for a few seconds here. Gotta love the way Tex is leaning back and ogling her.
Now that little item looks familiar. It's the brooch and scarf I found in Malloy's room. Leach must have returned it to its rightful owner, I guess. Nice to meet you, Emily.
Simple thoughts and dirty love takes a pounding from above.
You were married before, right? You never talk about it.
Well, it's more like the Inquisition than a marriage. People tell me to go to hell. I tell them I've already been there.
Well, would you ever try it again? I mean, with someone new.
Boy, Louie was right. This girl is a knockout. Maybe a little heavy on the makeup.
Oh,
still.
Tex.
Whoa. Man, I gotta find a way to ask her some questions about her boyfriend, Malloy. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I came in. Maybe Chelsee could distract Leach for a minute, and then I could... No. She probably wouldn't understand why I wanted to meet Emily in her room.
Paging Mr. Murphy. Do I need to repeat the question?
Busted.
No. You were talking about marriage. Would I do it again?
Well...
Simple thoughts and dirty love.
Yeah, I might if I thought it was the right thing to do.
Pounding from above. Getting caught on stormy nights. Naughty drinks and pillow fights.
Malloy must be some kind of dynamo if he can handle her.
This body of mine.
I'm gonna have to make my move pretty soon.
This body of mine.
As soon as Leach gives me an opening, I'll slip up to her room.
Tex, it's not polite to stare. Especially at other women.
Why are you still putting up
No,
with
it's
him?
not like that, Chelsee. This woman might be tied to a case that I'm working on. I hope I get a chance to talk to her tonight.
Oh,
So
Tex.
that's why you suggested that we come here tonight,
Oh,
right?
Tex.
You used me to get in here so that you could follow some damn lead?
Well, not for some damn lead. I wanted to take you out for your birthday. I just figured I could kill two birds with one stone.
You idiot.
2 birds?
Allow me to rephrase
No,
Oh.
you're not talking your way out of this one. I can't believe I ever thought you were anything but a self-centered creep.
that. Give me a chance to explain.
No, you know what? I'm not interested in talking to you. You know,
Listen.
I don't think this is going to work. We're friends right now, and I just think we better leave it like that. Thanks.
Hey,
Don't even think about leaving without paying for the drinks.
why didn't you stop her? She owed half the tab.
Why
Oh.
don't you be a gentleman and pick up the tab?
So obviously,
The bright side is now
We
I
don't
don't
want
have
to
to
do
explain
this.
to Chelsee why I'm going to make a break for Emily's room. I go back to the table and wait for Leach to be distracted.
we'll see all this again in a second.
Thank you.
I didn't show you that, but he's kind of wistful about goofing up. So let's do this again. You need to travel. And let's handle this correctly this time, because it doesn't change a ton. It really doesn't change a ton. The only thing that changes from here... Well, you'll see, but basically, if we end up taking her to the Flamingo, then nothing good will come of it, because we've got to study first, I mean, we've got to pay more attention to Emily than we do her. And second, we're using her to get into the club. So that's just kind of, about as jerk-tastic as we can possibly be right now. So what we're going to do is, well, you'll see. There are a couple of other ways to handle that whole conversation that both lead with us going together to the club and her storming out. But let's handle this
When I get to Chelsea's apartment at the Four Gables,
good way.
there's a knot in my stomach as big as a cantaloupe. She's probably convinced I stood her up. I'll be lucky if she even talks to me.
Especially after what you'd do if you actually got her to go to the Flamingo. Yeesh. I should have time to at least do the first part of this.
Hi. You're just a little late, aren't you?
Going for the ice cream would be a bad idea. Faking misunderstanding obviously takes us down the other path. So let's just kind of...
Okay. I know this looks really bad, and you're probably really upset with me.
You're damn right I'm upset. I didn't deserve to be stood up.
No, you didn't. But...
This has to be one of the worst days of my life. I finally get a date with you and somebody decides to knock me out. I wouldn't blame you if you never talked to me again.
Oh, I have heard a lot of lame excuses, but this has got to be the worst one ever.
indeed it does.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I was out for like 16 hours.
And why should I believe you?
Well, trust is the one thing we really need to go for here.
I told you before, Chelsee, I am crazy about you. And I'd do anything to make you crazy about me. I couldn't help not being here last night. But if you're not going to believe me, we might as well call it quits right now. I mean, we'll never get anywhere if you can't take me at my word.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was just really looking forward to seeing you, and, well, then you didn't come, and well, I figured you'd changed your mind.
And we do have physical evidence.
No way. You can feel the bump on my head if you want.
Ooh. Are you okay?
Well, we are resigned to our pain, I do believe.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not like I've never taken a shot to the head before. It's hard to believe my brain still works.
You really shouldn't set yourself up like that.
Yeah, I know. But hey, speaking of setups, I think we
Well,
both
that
need a
was the
drink.
wrong answer.
What do you think about tying one on down at the Fuchsia Flamingo?
I am really not in any shape to go out for a drink.
Yes,
I've
it
been
was,
up all
actually.
night, and I am a total wreck. Give me a day or two to recover, and, well, we'll start all over. Okay?
Okay.
I am sorry that you had a bad night. And I'm even more sorry that I got so mad at you. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment.
I fly back home and walk over to the front door of the Flamingo. Luckily, someone other than Leach is checking the memberships.
Lucy Love.
I get a nice older couple to sponsor me, and I'm in like Flynn. Looks like Lucy Love is wearing the scarf I gave to Leach. Nice to meet you, Emily. Now I just gotta figure out how to get a minute of your time.
Okay, in this dance you've seen
Unfortunately,
before.
Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I sat down. He's probably wondering how I got in. I better get a move on before he throws me out. As soon as he gives me an opening, I'll see
So
if
I
can
will
slip
be, I'm going to
upstairs
cut the
to
video in a
Emily's
second
apartment.
and start it up again. So hopefully I will see you next time for more Let's Play the Pandora Directive. Until then, take care everyone. See you later.